presentation of a Boy Scouts digestive system. We have the lips, we have the tongue, we have a really long throat, it's like a giraffe Boy Scout, and we have finally the gastric juices in the stomach. And so we're going to take you through a typical day at Boy Scout camp from a perspective of meals. So a scout will wake up in the morning, and the first thing they'll do is go to the dining hall because they're hungry, and there'll be breakfast. And usually breakfast is eggs, bacon, maybe some toast if you're lucky, and maybe some orange juice. So we'll send breakfast through. Breakfast will go through the lips, thinking pretty highly of herself, and over the tongue, and through the throat, and to be finally met by the gastric juices. And they take no prisoners. So then the scout will go through some classes, take some merit badges, maybe go to the waterfront and shooting sports, and do a lot of cool, fun activities that they have over there at scout camp, maybe paddle a canoe or a kayak, and really work up an appetite. And so then lunch is going to be some kind of a sandwich, and maybe there'll be a brownie in there, maybe some fruit to go with it, and some lemonade. And so lunch, again, thinking pretty highly of himself, will go through the lips, over the tongue. The throat experience is going to be different for lunch than definitely for breakfast. And finally to be met by the gastric juices. So at Scout Camp, your time after lunch is pretty similar to the morning. There'll be more merit badge classes. Maybe you'll visit handicraft and make something, or go out to the environmental science pond and learn about nature. Lots of hiking through the woods, going back and forth between your classes, again, working up a pretty good appetite. Dinner's always going to be some kind of a hot meal, maybe some kind of a burger or hot dog, or some kind of mystery meat patty, but you'll eat it because you're hungry. And then green beans that none of the scouts will eat, some kind of a great dessert that they'll all want to take from each other. And then so dinner's going to go through the lips, over the tongue. Oh! That's what happens when your tongue's your older brother. And through the throat. And finally be digested by the gastric juices. That's not good at all. Oh no. So at Scout Camp, there's a fourth meal. We don't do this at Cub Scout Camp, and you definitely don't do this at home. We call it Cracker Barrel. And so what happens after dinner, hang on Cracker Barrel, don't get too excited. After dinner, there's games in the field, and you just work up another appetite doing all kinds of fun activities at Scout Camp. Hang on Cracker Barrel. And so, but Cracker Barrel is kind of whatever they could find. The crackers used to be bread, the cheese, they usually scrape the mold off before it gets to you. And it's kind of the things they could find in the kitchen that were left over. So we're going to send Cracker Barrel through the lips, over the tongue. Might have a little bit of a harder time just getting through the throat.
Oh my God.
Finally, to be met by the gastric juices, where, well, this doesn't look right. Oh no.
Punch his stomach.
You ready to deploy this digestive system?
Ready to